Good evening, I'm Brandon Brown, and I'm not this guy.
I'm BasilMarceau.com, the Republican candidate for governor. I'd like to recall all permit and registration for guns. Everyone can carry guns. If you kill someone, though, you get murdered, and you go to jail. And I like to plant grass or vegetation across the state with any vacant lot and sell it for gas so we can use it for our expenses. Also, I'm going to remove all gold fringe flags from the state and apply the real flag with 3 stripes. I also want to stop traffic stops. Set it up like the Supreme Court ruled in Knowles versus Iowa. Can't find evidence in a car, you can't look. I want you all to vote for Basil Marceau. I want you to say the Pledge of Allegiance to a Republic in the morning when you come out. And we all pray to God and say amen. And everyone have a nice day. And I'll see you all at the polls. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I'm also not the guys who decided to rob the PC Gamer store. After assaulting the desk clerk and taking the children's change, they decided to take Dylan Hayes' Nintendo DS. Dylan Hayes was having none of that and went ahead and wrestled one of the men out the front door. The other man was tackled to the ground and restrained. Their 2 friends had to come in and help beat the nerds off of them to get them out of the store. Shortly thereafter, 3 of them were arrested. Nerds for the win. Thank God I'm not this man, or I may well have to beat my daughter Montana Chippy D. Fishburne to death. She recently made a porn video with Brian Pumper to help boost her Hollywood career. She's noted as saying Kim Kardashian's raging success helped inspire her to do this film. I'm also not this woman, because if I were, I'd take some memorization classes so I could stop writing my speeches on my hand. Although I like some of what she has to say, when she writes her speeches on her hand, it makes her sound like a raging idiot. In that same interview, she went on to say that the Obama administration is wept over increasing taxes, which sounded like she said the Obama administration is wet, which sounds really creepy coming out of her mouth. And I think she was trying to say swept up in increasing taxes, but shortened it to wept, and wet is something that she probably hasn't been in like 10 years, and swept is probably something she's never done in her life. So we get wept for the Obama administration. And of course I'm not this girl, because if I were, I'd get tired of tasting poop in my mouth, which is pretty much what spews out of it every time she opens it. In a recent concert and a recent interview, she managed to bash SB 1070, tell the audience she was going to hug them, they were going to hug her, and they were going to fight immigration, that she was no longer having sex because she was scared to lose creativity through her twat, told the audience to pull their dicks out multiple times, and that us dumb fuck pop stars aren't going to change the economy in Arizona. At least she managed to get one of those statements right. And I'm still not this guy. This is Brandon Brown, and that's all the shit I got to talk about today.